Hi guys, this is Holiday Inflatable Fanatic, and in front of me I have the 20.5-foot Snowman family AIRBLOWN inflatable sold at home. I got this from a good buddy, Blake, my good buddy Blake, otherwise known as Gemmy guy. He gave me a really great deal on this one, and I'm super excited to have this one a part of my collection. As you can see, I have inflated it already. I would have inflated it for the video, excuse me, but this thing is just so huge, and not to mention it's on a downward hill, so I needed to stake it down as well to prevent it from falling over. But before we look at the inflatable, let's take a look at the box. Here's the box. For a 2022 inflatable, I think this is the 2022 model if I remember right. Yes. This box is huge, just for any modern inflatable. This is a really big box, very long at least. I mean, picture your typical like 200 sized inflatable boxes, two of them smushed together. That's practically the size of this box. That is the best way to explain it. Yeah, you can see exclusively at home. They had it for both 2022-2023 season, sold for $350, which is a pretty penny to pay, but it is definitely huge and a wow factor if you come to see it at anyone's display. Definitely much bigger than I anticipated in person as well. I mean, I knew it was huge, but you just don't realize it until you actually get to see it in person. Sorry for the sun glare. But yeah, so the baby snowman, or the child snowman, he's probably about 8 feet tall if I had to guess. The mom snowman is probably a good 14-15 feet tall, and then the actual dad snowman is where the 20.5 feet comes in. The mom might actually be, I don't know, she looks like, considering the height difference between the dad and the mom, I would anticipate the mom being around 16 feet, but she doesn't look it, to be honest. She definitely looks more like 14-15. The dad, I'm assuming it has to be 20.5 feet, considering what it says on the box, although it seems like the 20.5 feet must literally be like the tip of that hat, though majority of the actual dad snowman is probably only 20 feet, but still a really ridiculous size for an inflatable, especially a Christmas inflatable, since you get, well, more of the larger scenes for Halloween. At least more of the larger scenes for Halloween, but I guess more of the Colossals for Christmas, but still a huge design nonetheless. I love the color combination, the red, green, and white. Very traditional Christmas colors, which is great. I like the differences between all the different snowmans. The fact that they each have different colored buttons. They each have a different colored scarf. Well, at least the mom does, with the candy cane stripe. And I like that they just at least try to change it up with the clothing for each one. With the dad having a hat, and the baby snowman, the mom snowman, having Santa hats. Let's take a look around the inflatable. As I said, I did get this off Blake, so it's used. So there's some dirt stains and little things here or there that you might see, but it's really not too bad for a used inflatable used for 2 seasons. I mean, honestly, it's better than I anticipated. There's 2 zippers in the back. One behind the mom, one behind the dad, one by the fan. The fan comes out like that, almost like a little duct, it looks like. But it's no big deal. I think they probably had to do it like that, or else it probably would get sucked up. The fabric would get sucked up by the fan if it was underneath either of the snowmen, but I don't really know, because that doesn't happen with the 20-foot snowman, so I guess they probably could have got away doing that, but it works the way it is right now. There's a tether loop on each side of the mom and dad snowman. None on the child, but there's one in front of him, one in front of the two parents. And I didn't check the back. I don't think there's any behind the child snowman, but I think there is one behind the mom and one behind the dad. So definitely a good amount of points to secure this thing down. But yeah, I mean, for the design itself is pretty simple. There's not much to say about it. I mean, the biggest thing about this inflatable, I'm trying to get the glare out of the way. There we go. The biggest thing about the inflatable is just the mere size. And you know, for a classic, not necessarily classic as inflatable classic, but a traditional classic Christmas design, and just, you know, a simplistic yet sweet, you know, what's it called, concept in general, it serves really well as a Colossal. And I think this as a standalone or in, you know, a big display will look really great. Especially as a standalone, if this is the one piece that you just want to put in front of your back, put in your front yard as a showstopper, I mean, you are definitely gonna steal the show with this one. I mean, this piece alone creates a stellar display. You really don't need much more to make someone stop in front of your house besides this one inflatable. But yeah, there's really not much else to say about it. It's a great design. I'm so glad to have it in my collection. I look forward to using it, and let me know if you guys have any questions about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.